That was a lengthy conversation from Tandega and Melly. Melly reaffirming his love for Tandega. Guys, the camera crew actually concentrated on couples last night after the whole Waja prep because this housemate literally stayed up late to rehearse and I was impressed. So camera was just switching from couple to couple. How many couples do we have in the house now? Just Buffo, Trixie, and guys, and the came to Thandeka and Melly, and I love the discussion, the conversation, or whatever it is, or it was that we are doing, guys. So now, this young man Melly, in fact, there's so many things they talked about, which I'm going to tell you guys. But please, before then, don't forget to smash on the like button. Even if you don't like Thandeka and Melly, please hit the like button for me and be subscribed to the YouTube channel. So in this year late night convo, they talked about a lot, and it seems Mele is even surprised at himself because when he mentioned his grandfather, he said his grandfather's name is English. His grandfather would be surprised, not just but because of his stay in the house and whatever, and he never expected the relationship was going to be this long, and he can't even explain how this whole thing happened, and that he has been with Tandega since day one. Aww. Aww. When I keep saying it, I think I came on live last night where I was talking about the whole Sweet Gulliver and Ashley, and I was saying, I don't have hopes in Biggie Ships again, but I still mentioned that these two give me this kind of, I don't know, there's just something about them which I love, especially the maturity, the exact, seriously, yeah, the maturity that really exudes from this relationship, the matured conversation, their makeup and breakup, and all of that. So while they were talking, they talked about lots and lots of things. Melly was like, "Yeah, we didn't fight today." I said, "So every day you guys fight, right? Every day." But that's what makes it spectacular. Seriously, if you're a couple and you don't really have issues with your partner, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Sometimes it's good to quarrel, even if it lasts a long time, as long as nobody's being physical. Yeah, sometimes it's very good. You take your time to recharge and come back and make up. The makeup is always very strong. It always bangs. So when Melly said that, I think I was like, no. I think you're beginning to understand my person. Yeah, you're beginning to really understand me so well, and you're no longer doing the you must do this, you must talk to these people, you mustn't talk to these people, you must be friends, like trying to shape her into what she is not. She said he's trying to remove all of that. He's beginning to understand her person, and that's why they aren't having issues anymore. So Melly said he has been with her from day one, and yeah, I think yesterday I said something. I said, have you guys noticed that these two and flirting with anybody and doing and cheating and doing all of those, there's no drama in this ship. Like the kind you see with Baffobi, oh you talked to Q, oh you went to this person. Now it's not here. It's not there hasn't really, apart from those who are obsessing. I don't think Tandeka having some, oh you want a man, or the only thing is maybe generally she can say you guys can have is your Melly, you can give them your sometimes like that. So guys, the okay, in fact I was just blushing throughout their conversation last night. Okay, so he said there was something Melly said that can't come between them, that nobody can penetrate, even if they try, no matter how hard that thing is really reassuring. These are the kind of things women want to hear. Every woman wants to hear that I'm the only person. No woman wants to hear there is a rival, there is a second person. There is nobody wants to hear that. You want to hear that it's only you. You're just you. So when he said his grandfather would be surprised, I'm like, do they know you as a play? Of course, we know Melly in his season. We know how Melly was, but it seems like he's evolved and that's growth for you. You can't be the same person over a long time. Of course, there is need to evolve. So, but he said when he said his grandfather would be surprised, like he being in the house and how long he stayed. So Thandeka was asking whether he thought the thing wasn't going to last. He said, yeah, he just thought probably maybe they would just last a week or a week or so. But this here they are growing stronger every day. So he went ahead to tell her when he went to big sister's of room diary room, and big sister was asking him some questions. Then he was trying to explain that these housemates don't understand that it's not even like, yesterday he was saying it's not like they don't understand Tandega, but because it's Tandega, sometimes it's not like people don't get you, it's not like people don't know, but because it's you, is this person. So that because they've already pushed the narrative, they are moving with that narrative. So even if you're saying a contrary thing, the narrative ringing in their head, it has not been erased. That's what they are going with. So he was telling Ashe yesterday, he said it's not like they don't understand Tandega, but because it's Tandega. So that day he was telling Big Brother. He also mentioned the bipolar thing. He mentioned in the diary room. I don't know how many of you watched that his diary session. He said he's not trying to say she's is bipolar, but sometimes Tandega will still boom. And yo, that sometimes when she hear when he does that, you just be like, but then he has come to understand the kind of person he is. And Tandega was like, "Are you falling in love? Abi, are you?" He said, "Yeah." So I'm like, okay, this young man is a gunner, this young man, and he was trying to tell Big Brother that there are some things she does. These are the things that makes him fall in love. Everybody have what they want. There are people who love very calm women. Not all guys love very calm women. There are guys who love. At least I don't want my woman to be dull. I want you to stand up for yourself. Come here. So it depends. I think his type of person is someone like Tandega, but not really extreme. And the fact that she doesn't get physical, that's what makes it beautiful. She's not violent. It's just that you know, she appears controlling and dominant, right? Yo, I don't know why the camera moved from this conversation, because the next time camera went to them, they were already sleeping. I'm like, yo, why did you move from this call? I know they gave them screen time. They had like almost 2 minutes plus more than this conversation. And in all, Thandeka was just blushing and laughing. Now, when he was trying to reassure her that nobody's gonna come between them, no matter how they try and all. Yeah, guys, this is so beautiful, so beautiful. I think the others who felt maybe they were gonna penetrate, and guys, I don't know what I'm going to tell you. Maybe you are going to tell me for me in the comment section, because I see the kind of, sometimes the early days I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a strategy for Melly. He doesn't really like her like that. And after he did that, he said, Feko and the rest of them, he did that very day where they were trying to play a game. I think after pool party or Saturday, I think it was after. I can't remember the night they were trying to play a game that he said nobody cares, nobody cares. When she was talking about Italy or something, that he got pissed. After that day, he didn't try that again, and he has not tried it. Right? He At every given point, he validates her verbally or non-verbally, passively or actively. I don't know if you guys understand me. Like, he tries at every given moment, like yesterday while they were still doing the whole drama stuff, when they were done and the housemates were trying to change, remove the attire and all of that, he would still pull Tandeka to himself. Like, if you're a stranger, like you're a visitor, you're a stranger, it's your first time coming there, you don't need anybody to tell you that this person is this person's woman. You would notice, because the PDA is there. He always pull her close to himself. He always give her all those small pegs. So he will do something even when it seems like she's having issues with people, she's quarreling. He will just call her Tandega. Honestly, that is why sometimes you don't rule people off, and you don't give up on people. Anybody that watched Melly in Titans would be like, that guy is a playboy. You might even be discouraging someone who may want to date him. Say, no, 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 don't even go there. But seeing him in this season, guys, that you can actually stay with one woman, you can actually stay true to this without flirting, without doing anything. Like, you can pretend for so long, but this one is not pretense. Like, I don't know the connection they have actually. I don't, because if it wasn't real, he would have worked out, because Tandega can be a lot, you guys understand. Especially when she's talking and you're not getting what she's saying, she'll be shouting and all. Yo, but then it's a beautiful thing though. in as much as Sweet Gulliver and Ashley made us feel like, in fact, I look at it that Sweet Gulliver is not matured enough. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, he's not matured enough. He might be matured in when you talk of maturity, it can be emotional maturity, it can be, yeah, lots and lots make up the maturity, not just one. We look at Sweet Glover because he wasn't really insolent, he was just chilled. Sometimes people mistake um when you see someone who is chilled, who is quiet, they almost feel like, oh, this person is really mature, this person is really, but that's not what maturity entails at the end of the day, because the inability to own up to your responsibilities, the inability to put your shit together is immaturity. Then you're not matured. Being matured is not just when somebody is talking to you and you walk away. That's not it. That's just one aspect of it. There are so many things that really make up a one before you can conclude that this person is actually matured. Yeah. So it's not just that someone is snapping at you and you ignore the person. That's not what makes you can ignore the person, but you're thinking of the evil you want to do to the person, and that's not just that's not it. So I'm looking at, yeah, we saw him in the house. He was cool. He was chilled. But when you talk of that high level of maturity, guys, it's not there, because if it was there, all of this drama wouldn't have. In fact, nobody would have known what it is that's going on, and it doesn't come with age, though. It doesn't come with age. We've seen, I keep telling you guys that I once had a neighbor who got married at 22 because he was an only son. As at that time, his wife was, I think, 19 or 20, and she was only in final year. If you see this young man, you would think he's in his 30s. Not that he's big, but the way he behaves. So sometimes I don't think it has anything to do with age. The environment you grow up also affects how you behave, even at a younger age. So I think all of the things we are seeing in the house, and we're like, oh, he's so matured. How did his mom raise him like this? Because he doesn't really insult people. He's always calm. And you think that, oh, all that is maturity. I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking about Sweet Liver and Ashley here. The reason I brought it in because it's making me not to believe in all of these ships we see in the house, but I don't think it's going to be the same case with Thandeka and Melly. Even if this whole thing does not work outside, I tell you, they are still going to be very cool with each other. Yeah, they're still gonna be. I don't think you're going to see them dragging themselves on social media and all of their fans. And I'm so happy for the kind of fans they have. I love the way they still call themselves, put themselves together. There is no point, because our people are good, so there is no point for us fighting on the TL. And let's keep it as classy as they are keeping it in the house. And that's what makes it beautiful. Okay, guys, let me draw the curtains here. Share your thoughts in the comment section and tell me, what do you have to say about these two? Your genuine, um, what word am I looking for? What you think of them? Yeah, our genuine perception of these two. Okay, since they entered Biggie's house till this time around. I'll see you guys in my next update. Bye.